Hey everybody, and welcome to Carriage Plays Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, TM.
My favorite Naughty Dog game.
Really?
Yep.
Whoa, that's awkward. Let's not start up that old save data.
Okay, just before we start this, just guesstimate. How many times have we played this from start to finish doing 100%?
6?
Easily.
Like, I know that, so when the...
Oh, same as the Sage is talking.
Yeah, that's fine. When we,
Just read a fortune cookie.
Trust in your friends. When this came out as the HD collection, which we're playing, got the platinum, and then we wanted to replay it, so we went and created a new PlayStation network ID so that we could just platinum it again.
And then later on I created my own account, platinumed.
Yeah.
And that's...
I think I platinumed this game at least 4 times.
And then there's a number of times just on PlayStation 2.
Yeah. Definitely one of my favorite games. My favorite 3D platformer for sure.
Yes. Still looks good, I think. I mean, primitive.
Mm-hmm. This is a PS2 game.
Yeah. But for, the time and for the hardware, it's extraordinary.
As with many of fate's mysteries.
You say it's your favorite Naughty Dog game. I don't know if I would still say it's my favorite. It's just so different from what Naughty Dog went on to do.
In some ways it's the same. Like, you still have that narrative core, you know?
Like, Naughty Dog at this point understood good games,
Or, yeah.
Oh, well, and then they
Or
would go
worlds.
on to not understand good games when they made Jak 2 and Jak 3 and Jak... Jak 2 and Jak 3 are good games. They're just so...
They're
flawed.
games I don't want to play.
They're flawed. Deeply.
This guy seems cool.
Yeah. Well, she's hot. Is that her hair or bangs? What helmet? What's going on?
Helmet,
with
I think. It's pretty abstract. See, this is 2001. This isn't... Okay, this came out the same year as Dragon Warrior 7. Actually, Dragon Warrior 7 might have come out after this.
Oh, Daxter.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk.
Turning into an Otzel is going to be Daxter's, probably the best thing that ever happened to him.
Yeah.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this
God, those
place
animations
all
are
the
so
time.
good.
Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now I like precursor orbs and power cells as much
Oh
as
my
the next
gosh.
guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers.
I liked Jak better before he talked.
We'll kill Baron Praxis. Yeah, like here he's just kind of like, he's a silent protagonist that you can really get into, but like he's also just, even if he wasn't a silent protagonist, he's just kind of like that cool, quiet friend who like sometimes smirk and it's like, yeah, you know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened. What?
Yeah, and I mean, it's like a kid's game, still, I think
I'm fine.
it really
I'm fine.
embodies that E for everyone mentality.
Yeah. I remember thinking, at the time and now, that, have you ever seen Fern Gully?
I've seen it before, yeah.
It is kind of Fern Gully, the video game.
Instead of heeding my wisdom,
Yeah.
the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark
So,
ego.
I like how tiny the Sage's eyes are.
Yeah.
Like look at behind his glasses, just like they're extraordinarily tiny,
Improvement. And besides,
yet they look huge.
if I wanted to.
Huge.
They're huge, they're the biggest eyes you've ever seen.
No, huge with a U. Huge.
Not with an O?
No.
Huge.
Huge.
Hoach?
No, there's no H. There's just a U. Or I mean a Y. Sorry. Huge.
Oh, why? Oh, I'm glad that you're the the accent expert.
Oh no, just like I think that's the northeastern New York thing. Instead of huge, it's huge. Huge. So why?
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happened to be working
Yeah,
on such a
oddly
thing that's very
shapely for and scantily clad for a E for everybody heroine.
Isn't that right?
Hey man, no judgments.
Yes, Kira.
No, it's not even
So
just.
they're living in a jungle, for God's sake.
And a half. Going to get 20 power cells.
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed
You know,
away
I didn't
somewhere.
see it, but it seemed I saw the thumbnail. It was like top 10 only aught gamers will know.
Odd gamers?
Aughts, like the zeros.
Like gamers born in the aughts?
Just gamers from who played games in the 2000s.
Okay.
And it was by like PlayStation Access or something, but I didn't click on it, and I'm sure it wasn't that like offensive. But
Oh, those
like,
guys do good shit.
yeah, like I was just thinking,
We won't find any
like,
more of that dark gooey eco stuff,
top
will we?
10
'Cause that ain't
video
going
game
to
chicks that
get
every
anything
odd gamer had a crush on. Like that kind of thing is what I envisioned the video being.
Oh,
And then, what's her name? Kira
yeah.
would obviously be on that list. Okay,
I mean, she has Bobby Hill's voice. That's
Really?
that's the sexiest of voices.
Is it actually?
It is actually Bobby Hill. I think.
Oh, close enough then.
I could look it up right now. Do you want me to look it up? Right now?
No, it's fine.
I'm looking it up.
No, it's funnier just to tell people it's Bobby Hill. Don't look it up. It's funnier, Joe.
And then it's funnier for me to know and not tell them.
No. It's funnier entertainment for you to commentate on how good this water effect is.
Yeah, not bad. Like, and it's a lot of it's built on the Crash Warped on PlayStation 1. Like, they'd built a lot of this tech. Naughty Dog, I mean, had built a lot of this tech already. And this is like the ultimate expression of, you know, the studio just, you know, since they had started Crash Bandicoot, kind of had been head and shoulders above their peers on a technical level. I mean, not since Way of the Warrior.
The most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect
So,
20 of these
come
so I
on.
can power the heat
We
shield
know.
for your A-grab zoomer.
It's a straight up 3D platformer with like these are if you want to compare it to Mario 64, those are your stars. And then the eggs. Yeah, continue, bud.
Or your currency.
Yeah, kind of like the coins, I guess, but more meaning behind them, I would argue. These are just like another way to collect a star, if you will. But I just feel like so you're gonna see me wandering around a lot trying to collect everything because I'm a completionist, if you will.
Okay, the gal who plays Kira is Anna Garduno.
Okay.
She was born November 22nd, 1959.
She's old.
How do I check? God damn it, IMDb. IMDb is the worst. Okay, but Anna Garduno.
Just then look at who plays Bobby Hill.
Okay. Anna Garduno. Okay, so Bobby Hill voice. Oh, Pamela Adlon.
Who would have known?
Yeah, I guess it's wrong. For some reason, for this entire time, I thought it was Bobby Hill and Kira from Jak and Daxter were the same
They
person.
sound similar. I'll give you that. So this little, like, this is a tutorial area, obviously, which it's a decent tutorial, you know, you just kind of like get the lay of the land. But the game, once we get out of this, you'll sort of see what makes this game really special. Is how its levels are. It's not levels, it's a world that you're exploring with a day-night cycle and no load screens.
Yeah, and it's interlocking, yeah, and seamless. And in kind of a level that hasn't been matched. I mean, there are games that come close. You have the new God of War, which has the completely seamless world, which is, I think, I remember playing the new God of War and talking about to Jacob. It's like, holy crap, it's like Jak and Daxter again. But even that didn't have a day-night cycle. It has a lot of systems that I don't think most modern video game designers would tackle just because it would be too difficult. And
Well, like what systems are you referring to? I mean, other than the day-night cycle.
well, I mean, yeah, day-night cycle and seamless world.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like those things independently, most developers shy away from. You know, and to have them both in the same place, you know.
Is there any more? You seen more eggs?
Maybe it's behind the geyser.
I might have got them all.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to jump down over here, though.
You can dive down.
No, but I mean, I know. But like over here. Is there something down here?
Oh, it just leads back down to the beach.
Oh. There might be some eggs down here, though.
Sure, let's head down there. I don't think so, but let's head down there. Or get eaten by a fish.
Fish! No eggs? No dice. How about eggs? How many things can I say in a row? Wow, back to the beginning?
Yep.
Alrighty. Is that Jim Carrey?
Yes,
Alrighty.
alrighty then. Yes. In some ways, I remember playing Horizon Zero Dawn and thinking it was kind of like Jak and Daxter as well.
No. Horizon's lame.
What? Horizon is amazing.
Horizon's lame.
It's amazing.
What do top 10 things that are amazing about Horizon? You can't, see? It's impossible.
The graphics, the art,
Hey,
the
those
concept.
are those are pretty close. Those are pretty, yeah.
Well, the graphics, like, I mean, on a technical programming level, it's amazing. On an artistic level, it's also amazing. The art direction is...
You can't have art direction and art. You can't have it all.
No, I mean, those are two different things.
But the art direction is so closely tied into the graphics and the art, so I'm docking you. Sorry. You're docked. Something, so something that's actually kind of...
Says the guy who thought it was a good idea to step on spikes.
Hey, I've got all of them. Something that's kind of interesting, and like it shows the time that this was made.
Speaking of shows the time.
Joe's angry at me, everybody. I think we're about 14 minutes in.
Yeah, let's wrap up the tutorial on Call of Duty.
What?
Yeah.
They still haven't quite figured out the right analog stick controls.
Oh yeah,
So
because
they're-
you can't look up and down with the right
so if you
analog
push
stick.
up, it like zooms in, and when you pull back, it zooms out.
That's how early it was for analog stick controls. Did they make that mistake in Jak 2 and 3?
No, I'm sure they would have had it figured out by then. But maybe.
Compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack?
That facial animation.
Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine.
It's very Animaniacs
Away then.
in the way it's animated, actually.
Adventuring? Why don't you make yourself
I love how he did air quotes at us.
green eco-collectors are clogged up again.
This is this very 90s.
Remember when we were playing, I can't even remember what, but you were like, what, you know what the Bubsy 3D people are making now? Days Gone. You know what these guys are making now? Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Game where
Up here.
pulling out the intestines of a character is just another day.
That's a little like a Dragon Warrior 7, where Hank pulls out the intestines of a cat monster.
to give to his kid.
Yeah, Patrick.
Patrick. Let's see, is this going to be the rule number 1 scene? I need to
Yes,
see
yep.
that. Before we call it an episode, I need to see this.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1.
I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're
Oh, watch this.
missing.
This is the best.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which
All
ether
right.
flows freely.
All right,
and
Kira,
some have been
we're done.
capped off so
Yeah,
that
we
the
get it.
ego is sealed back.
We know.
There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the
I mean, it
Forbidden
is kind of
Temple.
cool
Maybe you
because,
should
like,
look
she's
there for
basically
some type
setting
of
up for you
switch.
to go, like, it's like, oh, here's the first kind of main story quest, if you will. It's not treated like, it's not a thing on your map that you can look up objectives, but it's like, okay, restore the power to the land.
What's funny is that it's conceptually doing a lot of the same things that Grand Theft Auto 3 did, but they released the same year. You know, they didn't know what each other was doing, and I kind of think that Naughty Dog had the better game.
Oh yeah, I mean, Naughty Dog always has a better game than Rockstar.
But that immediately
Flashback to 2013 Game of the Year discussion.
It looks like
the
Scout is in red
that
boxes.
but Naughty Dog's instinct, or the creative leads at Naughty Dog, their first instinct with Jak 2 was to ape Grand Theft Auto in every conceivable way.
Yeah, they wanted to make teen-rated Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
for Sony.
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well.
Okay, a race. Which of us can do that with their mustache?
See those gears up there, boys. See
I don't know if you could, bro. I know you think you could, but I don't know if you could.
It'd take a long time.
The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too.
I mean, our third great grandfather could do it.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah.
It's like some kind of interesting primitive cloth physics on that tie.
Yeah. It's good shit.
You two fix the eco beam.
And animations, of course.
Power cell. Oh, and another thing. If by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor.
Okay, bud, we get it.
Yeah, a conventional animation, I think whoever or whichever team created the animations for this game was a avid studier of Disney's techniques, or Don Bluth or whoever, but it's you can see it, you can see the influence, but we should probably call it a day.
Yeah, so we probably won't do a full playthrough of this. This is kind of like a intermediate week.
You would say an interragnarum?
Interragnarok, Joe, please.
Interragnum?
Interragnarok.
Yes.
Excalibur! Whoa. Where'd that come from?
I mean, Excalibur, that's a different mythos from Ragnarok.
But they're all in Final Fantasy 12. Which we will not be playing for the channel. Wait, maybe one day. I love Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah, it's a... I don't think we will live long enough. If we started Final Fantasy 12... Can we play a 300-hour game?
We could, but what's
For the
nice
channel.
is if we did it on the PlayStation 4 with the Zodiac version, we could do fast forward. Jack agrees. I do love that Daxter has the...
Oh yeah, he seems very like Mushu from Mulan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're dragging this episode long. We will see you in a couple days. Dragon Warrior 7 will return if you're missing that. And all sorts of other games that we're playing. So be sure to subscribe, and we're uploading a lot, so check us out.
Bye.